And as we conclude our 7-day retreat, we have focused yesterday, on a beautiful key, the key of service. The key where we surrender our heart in loving service to the Supreme, to a Father, Mother, God, who allows us see the face of the Beloved. When we surrender to love. And as Sri Chinmoy said, who also is another, like Francis, an emissary of peace, Lord rest his soul. He has so much to say about surrendering the heart to peace, for it is freedom, to love, for it is joy, replicating the prayer of Francis. We are so blessed. We are so blessed that our Father, Mother, God, Supreme, should send us warriors such as Francis, Claire, Sri Chinmoy, little Therese of Lisieux, our brother Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Archbishop Romero, Thich Nhat Hanh. We have so many beautiful men and women living in our time who are walking that blueprint to peace. We may never see them, we may never hear them, but they are there. As they are in the Teo community, we have brothers and sisters who are living the hermitic life, who are not online, who don't do the internet. They just live a simple life, doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. That surely must be service. So let us come now. Take my hand and allow me take yours as we walk to the table in the upper room where we shall meet the Cosmic Christ. And with him we shall meet Francis. We shall meet Mother Mary, Kuan Yin. We shall meet Gaia. We shall meet the company of heaven. For they are there waiting for us. They are waiting for us to welcome us to the table of many blessings. And now as we come to our place at this table, we look for the place with our name on, and there it is. There is the place for dear Sister Mary, and dear Sister Miriam, and Eleanor and Elizabeth, and all the brothers and sisters of the Teo community. All their names are there. All their names have been handwritten by the Supreme, and they've been written in love, in gold ink, to remind us that we are a child of God, that we are a beloved, a co-creator of the Supreme. So let us now relax, and let us find our place, and let us take our seat, and sit as a beloved, a son and a daughter of God, a brother and sister of the risen Cosmic Christ, and a brother and sister of Francis, following in his footsteps to bring peace, to embrace all faiths and none, and not to talk about how wonderful God is, and not to quote chapter and verse to appease the ego with big words, but to come to the ordinary man and woman and speak from the heart. Let us speak words from the heart, as he did. And let us sing in our soul the canticle of the creatures. But now as we sit at this table of blessings, we discover it is a table of many miracles. And now we are relaxed, and we feel safe, and we feel loved, that we are with our family. Our blood family may have rejected us and abandoned us because we dared to be different. We dared to honor our heart, and we dared to speak our truth. But we are honored here, and we are respected, and we are loved. So now let us close our eyes and let us visualize. Let us visualize the rainbow bridge of light. And we are at one end, and the cosmic Christ with the company of heaven and Francis are at the other, and they're calling us, come, come beloveds, cross this bridge and find your truth, and all will be well. But first, let us call the company of heaven. Let us use our gifts of free will. And let us come now into our heart, wherein is our peace, wherein is our truth. And we use the angel mantra, an ancient mantra. Inura, 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 Zainura. And that means, angels, here I am, I come to be with you. Let us reflect on those words. Let the words resonate within our heart, and let the energy around the mantra liberate our weary heart on this glorious feast, the feast of our brother Francis. And let us just keep our eyes fixed on this rainbow bridge of light, because Francis called us to form a fourth community. In his time, he established 3 communities, one for men and brothers, the first order, then the sisters, the nuns, and then for married men and women who choose not to live in monasteries, but to live the simple life as third order Franciscans. But in April 2008, he created the fourth, the interspiritual Franciscans, where Christians and non-Christians would come together from different faiths and embrace the same blueprint of peace. And that's why we are here, as members of the Teo community of interspiritual Franciscans. So let us come to the bridge of light, and let us place our first step on that beautiful bridge that crosses the ocean of love. It is like a staircase to heaven. And we can see Brother Sun and Sister Moon shining on us. And the warmth of their rays is taking away all our fears, our anxieties. And And as we breathe in, we feel we must sit down. We must sit and relax by this bridge of light. And there an angel comes to us and administers to us and welcomes us. Because the angel knows that by being here at this bridge of light, this rainbow bridge, we have come to give our life in service to peace, in service to love, in service to uniting all hearts, all beliefs, to come and sit with us at the table of many blessings. So let us close those eyes and let us just be rested in our mind. Let us feel the love and the power of the mystery of this invitation, that we have been called by name, that we have been summoned to the table of love, where there is no agenda to convert one, where there is no rules and regulations that stipulate you must leave mom and dad, brothers and sisters, to enter a faraway remote monastery and live your life unhappy, miserable. No. To embrace the little way in your own home, your monastery without walls, and have your pets around you and your little garden where you can grow your own crops, be self-sufficient, and come 3 times a day and sing the praises with your pets, with your beloved. That is service. And when someone comes knocking on your door, looking for a word of comfort, you bring them in and you demonstrate Franciscan hospitality, a warm cup of tea, some homemade cake, and you give them a hug and tell them that they are most welcome, that they are loved. And you just say, rest a while, for I must be about my Father's business, but I will return to you. Just rest and enjoy being here. You are safe now. Just be still. And as you relax, you sense the presence of angels all around you, and over your feet are jumping the bunny rabbits and the hedgehogs and the baby deer. And you can feel at your shoulders the young calves licking your ears, and the birds are singing their little heart sound. There's Toby and Cheeky from morning prayer. They're there too. And we know we are loved. We know we are a beloved of God. Because all the little creatures that found us and who brought so much love into our life at a time when we were most weak and vulnerable, maybe fractured, Mother Earth, our beloved Gaia, instructed them to come to us and empower us, self-heal, and to surrender our heart to love. Rest now in that love. Rest and allow Mother Earth anoint you for she is grateful. She is grateful that in your heart you are an ambassador for peace, like our Father Francis. And she is showering you with many blessings as you rest here by the rainbow bridge of love and blessing. And with every in-breath, you sense a surge of love coming up through your 7 roots of your tree of life, up through the soles of your feet, balancing, cleansing, restoring every chakra in your body. And you feel a burning pulsation coming right up from Mother Earth, right up through all your lower limbs, up through your heart, releasing, reawakening the codes of healing and your soul's DNA, allowing you to see the face of the beloved. Rest now and enjoy the company of the animal kingdom. Use your senses to smell their beautiful fragrance, because each of them have their own special fragrance. And allow your sense of touch, stroke them, because they are playful with you, because they love you, and they, like Francis, feel safe with you. What a beautiful feast this is. And as you lie there, you visualize a beam of light crossing that bridge. Oh, it is magnificent. It's like a tornado of light, piercing the skies. You can barely see the bridge, and standing before you is the Christ, the cosmic Christ. And he comes to you, and he gets down on both knees, and he sits with you. And the two of you are lay on the ground, totally at home and at peace, like long-lost strangers, friends reunite. And there's no mobile phone here, only 2 hearts encased as one, embracing love. Breathe in the love of the beloved, because our service to God is through the Christ, where we emulate his beatitudes by reminding ourselves that whatever we do for the least of God's children, we do for him. We do for him. And now, as he's lying next to us, we sense our crown chakra opening and the 7 branches being released from our tree of life. And they are going right up into the beautiful blue sky. And then 7 rays of energy are coming from the Father, Mother God, from Mother Mary and Kuan Yin and Magdalena, from the choirs of angels, from our spiritual teachers. Oh, there is such an influx of light. It's coming down through our heart, down through our feet, to Mother Earth. And now we are the tree of life, incarnate with the Christ, with the Christ. Just stay with that now. Just feel the vibrations of pure love coming from the Father, Mother, God, down through our crown chakra, right down through every chakra in our body, releasing the love of God out through our feet, through our 7 roots to beloved Gaia. And Gaia is releasing the universal energies of love from the animal kingdom and the nature wave, from the soul of Francis in the natural world, right up through every part of us. And both energies are now crossing over in our heart. And there's an explosion of love. There's a reawakening. A reawakening to our truth, that we are a child of God, that we are a co-creator of God, that we are an Olympian for peace. Feel that love. Embrace your beloved. Embrace the cosmic Christ and allow him anoint you for service to his needy ones, to those who are the marginalized in our despiritualized world, a world that is beautiful, but who have lost sight of the divine. And suddenly the Christ stands and lifts you to your feet. Yes. And takes you by the hand. Yes. And escorts you onto the first, now the second and third and fourth step of the Rainbow Bridge of Light. And as you cross, you come to the center, and the company of heaven with Francis and Claire, with Colette and Anthony and Padre Pio. Oh, and there's little Therese and Bernadette, and of course the great Saint Therese of Avila, and Hildegard is there. Oh, the Lord Buddha, Vishnu, Ganesh, Krishna, Shriji Moy, they're all there, singing, rejoicing, and their arms are opened wide, and as you stand, you look to them and you say, I am blessed. I am so glad that I surrendered my heart to love. And they run towards you, and you to them. And suddenly you are locked in the embrace of love. And the Christ says, welcome. Welcome, my beloved. You were ordained for this. You were ordained to offer your heart in service for all of God's children, especially those who are denied their rights, for those who are imprisoned in guilt and fear and religious guilt, where they feel that God is there to punish them. You must free them and show them the path to love, where there is no judgment. Speak your truths, honor your heart. Now go and enjoy being the child of God that you agreed to be. You are welcome. And as you stand there, you are so overwhelmed by the love, by the love. Stay there. Remain in that place. Enjoy every moment of this meditation. And don't rush it, but enjoy it. Because it may be a coming home for you. It may be the first time in your life when you have experienced the Beloved as non-judgmental, totally accepting. And He allows you bring your pets. And they're with you, they're following you in service as a team. As a team. I bring my Winston and Clemmy and Poppy and my 3 little girls, my hens. Oh, they're here and they're happy because their dad is happy in service to the Supreme. Honor your heart now. Bless your heart. Protect your heart. Protect it by remaining in that pyramid of light where there is only love and joy and peace. Be at peace now. Be at peace.